From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Get your tickets while they're still available. They're sold out Friday and Saturday night, but you can still get Wednesday and Thursday tickets. Go to readingrodeo.com and reserve your tickets today before they're sold out. You can also call the box office at area code 530-241-8559, and they can get those tickets reserved for you as well. Hopefully they're available. Get them soon. You can also still have a chance to win those tickets right here at Weather NorCal. Just email me at mkrueger. Again, that's mkrueger at weathernorcal.com, or you can go to weathernorcal.com on the website. On the very top of that menu bar, just click Contact. Fill out the form, give me your name, and you are good to go. We'll be announcing those winners this Monday on Coffee with Krueger. Next Monday, that is, at 6:30 in the morning. Here's a look at your weather headlines. It's going to be a warming trend for today and tomorrow. Really, today and tomorrow is the peak of this warming trend before temperatures do start to drop as we go into Sunday for your Mother's Day, and in particular for Monday. Now, the valley is expected to reach somewhere in the low to mid 90s for your Friday, Saturday. Be much cooler and a chance for showers by early next week. Also, a gradual warming trend will be working its way through next week as well. So a bit of that roller coaster ride. Temperatures kind of going up and down a bit here. Here's your forecast for the rest of the day today. Low 90s in the valley, 80s for most of the higher elevations, and looks like upper 50s to even some low 60s out along the coast. There are some clouds coming in from the west. That's the cloud cover we're seeing today. Not a lot, right? But still some clouds nonetheless. The area of low pressure that you see there, kind of the left center of your screen, that's what's approaching and will eventually push the ridge that's in place off to our east and allow that to move in cooler and wetter as it does move on through. By the way, the winds will be picking up with this area of low pressure too as it moves closer. Now, they're going to be a little breezy today, but I mean, when I say a little, I mean that's very much the case. We're talking 10 to 15 miles per hour from the south. But what you'll notice here as that storm system approaches and gets closer, look at the winds by Saturday afternoon. Now we're seeing them from the north-northwest, 15, 20, even 25 miles per hour, pretty strong for the eastern mountains as well. And look at this, by your Mother's Day, even stronger from 20, 25 miles per hour, over 30 miles per hour in the eastern mountains and the coast. Also seeing some gusty winds too. So it's not just the cooler air, it's not just the chances for showers, but it's going to be the winds that will be associated with the storm system as it passes on through. So let's take a look at Futurecast over the next few days. Today, not doing a great job showing the cloud cover that we're seeing here today, but we will see some clouds. And then you can see the mostly cloudy skies and the fog along the coast tomorrow morning. A lot of that burning off. We may see some more clouds here for tomorrow afternoon, but still looking at dry conditions on Saturday. Now, Sunday, there's going to be an increase in cloud cover throughout the afternoon in particular. Now, notice the rain approaching. I think will be mainly dry on Sunday. Could we see a passing shower for parts of Siskiyou and maybe even along the coast by late afternoon, early evening? Sure, it's not out of the question, but I think the main event will be here Sunday night into Monday. Let's show you that timing here. So Sunday night, that main band is pushing through the north coast, making its way into western Siskiyou and into Trinity County. That's about 10 o'clock on Sunday. Pretty much dry still for everyone else. Then we go into the morning hours, we're getting a bit of a shadowing effect over the valley. That doesn't mean it won't rain, because I still think there'll be some showers even for your Monday morning. But you'll see kind of that horseshoe shape around the valley. We're seeing most of the rain in the higher elevations and the coast. Now, eventually we'll push through in the late morning hours into the afternoon for parts of the valley, but there you can see most of it once again is in the higher elevations. It kind of starts to break apart as we go into Monday afternoon, Monday evening. And even though we do still expect to see a chance for a few showers Tuesday afternoon for the higher elevations, I do expect it to be dry, most likely for the valley on Tuesday. And then next week, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday, some of the mountains could see some afternoon showers and possible thunderstorms, but otherwise high pressure starting to slowly build in. That's going to mean drier conditions and a warming trend as we take you through next week. All right, let's take a look at the rainfall outlook. I think the model might be a little overly optimistic on the amount of rainfall. I think we're going to struggle to get up to 1/4 of an inch in the valley. So I'd say On average, a tenth of an inch of rainfall for really a few hundredths to a tenth of an inch of rainfall in the valley. Some spots, especially the north end of the valley and kind of hugging the east side of the valley, maybe upwards of a quarter of an inch, but I think that's pushing it. For the mountains and the coast, I'd say a half an inch to an inch at most. You see some of the lighter blues and purples in there. That's indicating an inch and a quarter to an inch and a half. I think that's overdoing it. But you get the idea. Most of the rain is on the coast. In the higher elevations, we're seeing much less rainfall out in parts of the valley. All right, so here's what it looks like for your Friday. All right, you can see those temperatures are going to be in the low 90s for the valley. We'll call it mostly sunny. There are going to be some passing high clouds, even some mid-level clouds. We could see some clouds kind of passing through some of the higher elevations as well, with temperatures there in the 70s, even some 80s. Tonight, we're dropping down to the upper 50s to around 60 in the valley, mainly 40s for the higher elevations, and looks like somewhere in the mid-40s for those overnight lows on the coast. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We're going to go ahead and start off with the valley. Dry through the weekend, down to 81 for your Mother's Day. Chance for showers by Monday. Again, I was mentioning is most of it's going to be in the mountains and coast. We're mainly dry for Tuesday, but a gradual increase in those temperatures as we go through next week. Let's take you out to the coast, inland, and for Trinity County. Mainly dry through Sunday. By Sunday evening, Sunday night, the coast and inland, even Trinity County, you're starting to see showers. But again, that's not until Sunday evening, Sunday night. Monday is the quote-unquote main event. More showers possibly on Tuesday, drying out and beginning to slowly warm up through next week. Let's take a look at Siskiyou, Modoc County in the eastern mountains. Dry through the weekend. Showers on Monday. A chance for some showers Tuesday afternoon, and then dry and slightly warmer for your Wednesday and Thursday. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back again this evening at 6 o'clock. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you then.
Barr & Mudford is a top established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.